Now let's see about the network topology. But before starting, let me know if anyone has any idea about the network topology. What is network topology?
The physical and logical arrangement of devices like switches and routers.
The perfect physical and logical arrangement of your device, or simply we can say it's the layout of your network, right? So you can see here, network topology is the arrangement of your network, including nodes and connecting lines. So we have two types of network topology available, physically and logically. Physical means what? A physical topology is how the devices are actually interconnected with the wire and cable. Means how the physically wire device is connected with each other. In logical topology, a logical topology is a concept. You can't see that. It's a concept in networking that defines the internal architecture of the communication mechanism for all nodes in a network. Means how the device is internally connected. Means suppose we have the switch. In switch we have 24 ports. So how the 24 ports are connected with each other internally. So that is logical topology. If you have the router, so in router we have some ports. We have fast Ethernet port, we have serial port, we have some more like we have the console port, we have the auxiliary port. So how they are actually interconnected internally, right? So this is a logical topology. So we can only understand about the physical topology. In physical topology, we have some types of topology available. So now can anyone tell me the physical topology? How many types of physical topology available? Okay, now see, we have actually six type of physical topology: bus topology, ring topology, star, mesh, tree, and hybrid. We have six type of topology. And if we talk about that topology, so first is bus topology. Bus topology means what? Bus topology is a network topology in which every computer and network device is connected to a single cable. Connected to a single cable loop. If you just created a network and suppose we have this network, and earlier we have this type of network available, now also available, I will also tell you where it works. But earlier when we just used coaxial cable, right? Coaxial cable. So in coaxial cable we have this cable, this is the coaxial cable, and we can connect multiple devices with a single cable. How we can connect? Because for the coaxial cable we have the connector BNC T type, BNC T type connector. So in T type connector you can connect this connector like this T. This is the T connector T, right? So this topology started from here. This cable is started from here, and then this first piece is connected with the T connector. The second is also connected. Third is also. Fourth is also. If you want to add more, then only you have to just add one T connector, and then you can add the PC. Right? So this is bus topology. But in bus topology, we have some we can say disadvantage. Why? Because in bus topology we have only single collision domain. Right? It's a single path. So in single collision domain we have the same features available which is available in hub. Means it will work in hub duplex mode, and it will broadcast your data. And one more thing, suppose this first node will send the data to the last node, right? That time suppose your data size is 10 GB. So the same thing, 10 GB will take about around 1 hour, right? So for 1 hour your network will be busy. Any device can't send the data that time. So and suppose if you send the data from first PC to last PC, and that same time second PC also send the data, what will happen? So that time data will create a collision, that there will be collision. So how we can remove this collision? So for that we have one method. You have to just turn off all the devices and then turn on again. And Mhm. Just a minute, guys. Just hold for a minute. I think I have a call. Now see how we can remove that collision. So the first method is you have to turn off all the devices and then turn on. Then the collision automatically will remove. And the second thing is in bus topology, we have to connect this terminal in the starting and at the end. And at the starting and the at the end, we have to connect this terminator. Terminator means what? Terminator is mhm, terminator is 50 ohm resistor. So resistor will remove your collision from your network. So at the starting and at the end, you have to connect this terminator in bus topology. First thing. And if you will see here, the feature of bus topology, so you can see here the same thing. It transmits data only in one direction, means it will work in half duplex mode. Every device is connected to a single cable. Okay, and the advantage, it is cost effective. Means in this type of topology, you don't have to need to connect any type of device like switch, so the cost will be less. And the cable required is least compared to other network topology. You are using single cable. So that means you have to need only the least cable compared to the other network topology used in small network. Because if you will use in the big network, that time you have to use multiple terminator, and that time there is the most of the cases for the collision. It is easy to understand. Easily you can understand. Easy to expand joining two cables together. Because as we discussed, if you want to expand your network, if you want to add more PC, then you have to add only one key connector. Disadvantage. So if your cable fails, then whole network will fail. If network traffic is heavy or nodes are more than performance of the network decrease. So same thing. If you just send the data of suppose 10 GB, 20 GB, that time your node's performance will be decreased. Cable length has a limit, as we discussed also. Cable length means what? If you are using twisted wire, that time the cable length is 100 meter, the maximum. And in coaxial we have the 500 meter, the maximum cable length. After that you have to use the repeater. It is slower than the ring topology. The next topology is the ring, and it is slower than. Right, so it is all about the bus topology. And now bus topology is used in MAN, metropolitan area net. MAN means if you are using broadband connection, the broadband topology is bus topology. And in your disconnection, and disconnection is also a bus topology. Right, so there you can see the bus topology. But in your LAN network, you can't see this bus topology now. After that, next is ring topology. Now, if you see in this ring topology, so ring topology known as ring topology because it's formed like a ring, and each computer is connected to another computer with the last one connected to the first. And if you will compare with the bus, so suppose I will just cut this cable from here. So that means now this is a bus topology. Right? This is a first and all the PC connected with the single cable. So now this is bus topology. If you connect it, if you connect the first one with the another last one, then now it's a ring topology. And we have the advantage. What we have the advantage? You can see here for every PC we have two way. If this PC wants to send the data, so it can send by this way and this way also. So we have two way. And if you will see here the feature, so a number of, firstly the feature, a number of repeater are used for ring topology. You have to use multiple repeater because suppose if you take the example, if you just connected 100 nodes with each other, that time if you want to send the data from first PC to last, that time your data will be passed through 99 nodes, right? So in 99 nodes, the distance will be more than 100 meters always. So that time you have to need some repeaters also. Advantage. So advantage is that each computer has equal access to the resources. Means for every computer we have two way. Means each computer has the equal access to the resources. Cheap to install and expand. We have also the least cable compared to other network topology, and we are not using any device, so the cost will be less. Disadvantage. Troubleshooting is difficult in ring topology because if you will see here, if you cut cable from anywhere, then what will happen? Your network will not be stopped because after cutting cable from one side, it will work like a bus topology. Only what will happen? Only the network collision will occur, right? Only the collision will start to happen. You will not easily find that from where your cable is broken. Right? So for that, you have to just check for one by one PC, and then you can find the broken cable from where it's broken. Adding or deleting the computer disturb the network activity. When you will add any PC or when you will delete means remove any PC, that time you just remove the PC, and your network will act like a bus topology for few minutes or for few hours. That time which you will take to add or delete that PC. Failure of one computer disturb the whole network. The same thing. If your PC will fail, that time your network will also act like a bus topology and network collision will be happen. So this is the ring topology. Now let me know. Is that clear? Bus and ring
Yes, sir.
for everyone. Is that clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next is star topology. So star topology means what? In this type of topology, all the computers are connected to a single hub or single device, central device, right, through a cable. This hub acts as a central node. Actually, in hub we have to just write hub slash switch. You can also use switch, hub slash switch. Everywhere where hub is written, where this hub slash switch could be there. So in this type of topology, all the computers are connected to a single hub or switch through a cable. This hub or switch is a central node, and all other nodes are connected to the central node. In this picture, you can see here, if you want to create a network, so just create a network using a central device. Using a central device can be your hub or your switch. Just connect a hub or switch and then connect each device with that hub or switch. So this topology will be star topology. In star topology, the feature of star topology is every node has its own dedicated connection to the hub. Means any node is not dependent on any other node, any other device. And hub act like a repeater for data flow. so don't need to connect any other repeater. And if you are using switch, the same thing. Switch also act as a repeater for data flow. Can be used with twisted pair. You can also use with twisted pair, optical fiber, coaxial cable. Any type of network you can use that central device. Advantage. So the advantage is firstly fast performance with few nodes and low network traffic. That fast performance. Because if you are using switch, so for switch case, switch is full duplex. So that means you can that means any device can send the data at the same time, and hub can upgrade it easily. If you want to upgrade your hub from hub to switch, then easily you can upgrade. What thing you have to do? Only in this topology, suppose we are using hub, you want to upgrade this hub into switch. So only you have to just remove the cable, remove the 6 cable, and then uh, uh, remove this hub, and then align the switch, and then attach the cable. That's all. And here, easy to troubleshoot. Easy to troubleshoot means what? What suppose only that node is affected which has failed. Rest of the node can work smoothly. Suppose in this topology, if your this system will fail, only this system will affect it. Any other system will not affect. Right? So that's why easy to troubleshoot. So only you have to troubleshoot that PC only. You don't have to need to troubleshoot the whole network. Easy to set up and modify. If you want to set up, so easily you can set up. Just set up your PC, and then just uh, set up your switch or hub, and then attach the cable. Only that nodes. Okay, that's covered. Now disadvantage. Disadvantage means cost of installation is high because we are using a central device, the hub or switch. So the cost of switch and hub is high than bus topology or ring topology. Expensive to use. So if you are using with the central device, so it is expensive to use, and we have to need more cables. If you have 24 PC, so you have to need 24 cables separately. If the hub fails, then the whole network. If you are using hub or switch, if the central device will fail, that time your whole network is stopped because all the nodes depend on that central device, the hub or the switch. Right? So this is star topology. Okay, so now star topology. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Is that clear? Lukman, Umesh, are you there? Lukman, Umesh,
Sir, I'm
it's
Yes,
clear now?
sir. Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, so it is clear now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So after that, next topology is mesh topology. So mesh means it is a point-to-point connection to other nodes or device. All the network nodes are connected to you. If you will see in this topology, so you can see here, this topology is like a switch. Means every device is connected with other device via means a separate way. Right, you can see this first PC is connected with the second PC by this cable, with the third PC with this cable, and with the fourth PC with this cable. Right, so that it will just uh, transmit the data from its own cable. Like if this device wants to send the data from first PC to second PC, that time it will transfer the data by this cable, which is directly connected with the second PC. And if this first PC want to send the data to this fourth PC, for this third PC, if I will consider this third PC, so that time it will transfer this data by this cable, right? And if you will see here, types of mesh topology. So we have two types: partial mesh and full mesh. Partial means what? In this topology, some of the system are connected in the same fashion as mesh topology, but some devices are only connected with two or three devices. Means if I will cut one cable or two cable in this picture, then this is the partial mesh. Means some are connected like mesh topology, and some are connected with only two or three nodes. So this is partial. If you each and every nodes or device are connected with each other, so that means this is a full. Right? So this is a mesh topology. Feature of mesh is it's a fully connected. Means every and each device connected with each other. It's a robust. Means if any one or two cable will broken down, then your network will um, not give you any downtime. It will work smoothly. Not flexible, but it's not flexible because if you will see in this topology, so to connect four PC, we have one, two, three, four, one, just only one, two, three, four, five, six cable is. And suppose if you will use 100 of PC, that time you have to need about I think 45 or 50 cables. And if you want to relocate from one location to second location this network, then you have to just detach all the 50 cables and then you have to just uh, remove this PC from first location to second location, and then after relocating you have to just attach all the cables. So that's why this is not flexible. Advantage. So now why we have to use each connection can carry its own data load. So that means it's work like switch. If you don't want to use switch, that time you can use this type of topology. Earlier days when switch was not invented, that time this type of topology we used. But nowadays we have the switch, so we are not using this mesh topology nowadays. It is robust. Fault is diagnosed easily. Fault you can diagnose. Provide security and privacy. As we discussed, it works like the switch. So it will not broadcast your signal. It will only unicast your signal. So it will provide you security and privacy. But the disadvantage is installation and configuration is difficult. Right, as we discussed, if you want to connect 100 PCs, so you have to need about I think 45 or 50 PC to connect all these systems. So you have to install and configure that. It is very much difficult. Cabling cost is more. Bulk wiring is required. Right, you can understand this topology in this picture, but in real case, if you will see this type of topology, so it is very difficult to understand which type of topology is this. Right, so that's why mesh topology is now not used in any companies or any net. Mhm. Okay, let me fix this. So now mesh topology, is that clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Mhm. Now see. Next is tree topology. So tree topology means what? A tree topology is a special type of structure, and we can say it's a combination of bus and star topology. If you will combine bus and star topology with each other, so then this tree topology will fail. If you will see here, and the example of this tree first. So example of tree is your whole man network. Whole man means the LAN is also content. Suppose if you will see here, suppose this is one company, this network. Okay. This is one LAN. This is a company. Here we have this switch. or hub, and we have some devices, and we took the internet connection from the ISP. So this is the ISP line. Suppose Airtel or Jio or any ISP provider which you know. So this is the connection of the ISP. So in ISP connection, when you took the ISP connection in this LAN, so now it is connected with the bus because this ISP connection is bus topology and your LAN connection is star topology. And this is also the star topology. This is the next company LAN. This is also the star, right? And this directly connected with this cable. So this is the part of this bus topology. So now if we will consider the whole topology, so this is the tree topology. Because in this topology we have the star topology and plus bus topology. So bus plus star means tree topology. So tree topology looks like the branches of the tree where each and every nodes are connected with its parent node. So we can say it's a tree topology and it's also called by the name of star bus topology. And if we talk about the feature, so it is used in wide area and band area. Wide area means in internet we have also the ISP. So in that case we have also the bus topology and the star topology. Advantage: extension of bus and star topology means it's a combination. Easily manage and maintain. You can easily manage. If you will see in this topology, if any error occurred in any network, suppose in this star topology, in this last one. So that time you have to only need to check firstly this star topology. After that, you have to check only this bus topology from here, right? From here, because the network which is connect to the next to this network to this topology, this is working. So that means you have to check only this things from here. So easily you can manage and maintain. Error detection is easily done. Okay. Now disadvantage. So it's heavily cable. You have to connect cable from one location to another means for the whole city and for the whole country also. Costly. It's costly because it has the star topology. So the central device is also used. If more nodes are added, maintenance is difficult. Okay. Central hub pair, network pair. So some cases we will also see the error like suppose this topology is not working. This is star topology. So the case can also be this central hub or switch is failed. Right. So this is the tree topology. Now tree is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
As standard, is that clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Now hybrid. If we talk about the hybrid topology, so hybrid means what? It's a combination of two different type of topology, which is a mixture of two or more topologies. Like for example, if in your office has one department has the ring topology and one has the star and one has the ring, star and one has a bus, right? So here you can see bus, star and ring. So now it's a hybrid topology. But make sure if you are connecting only two topologies. So if you connect bus and star, then it will be tree, right? So you have to connect either two or more or just connect bus plus ring or star plus ring or any other topology. So this is called hybrid topology. So the feature of hybrid topology is it's a combination of two or more topology. Okay. Now advantage. So it's a reliable as error detecting and troubleshooting is easy because you are connecting two or more than two different topologies. So if any error will occur, then you have to only check that topology. Means if any error occurred in start topology, then only you have to check that start topology. No need to check the whole network. Effective means it works. Scalable as size can be increased easily. If you want to increase the size, you want to expand the size, that then you have to only the add in bus topology. You have to add the Uh, Devices, you have to add the systems, you have to add the cable. Flexible, you can relocate, means we have different type topology like star. If you want to relocate the star, then only you have to relocate the PC and relocate the hub or switch, and then and again just attach the system. It's a flexible, okay. Disadvantage, but it's complex in design. Complex in design means, if you will see here, so in this topology we have written this word like star, this ring, but if you will see this type of topology in real case, it will very much uh, tough to understand this type of topology, because if you will see, so all are connected with the cable. In this topology we have not any central device, so that you can say this is a star. Oh, okay. In this topology we have also the hub. Okay, so hub, but you have the hub, so firstly you will identify, okay, this is a star topology. You will not see anything like this. This is a single based on single cable also, means that is the bus topology, and this is the ring. So for that, firstly you have to identify for every system, or one by one. Then only you can identify that which type of topology you are using in hybrid case. So that it is complex in design. It is costly because we are using multiple topologies, more than one. So that's why it is costly. So that is all about the topologies.